So something interesting happened today. I already had like an idea of what I wanted to make a video on today. I'm gonna tell this story or something like that. Like I had a story already planned out of what I want to talk to for when I got home from school today. But something happened today that it's not like as big of a deal as I probably make it sound, but it was still like pretty terrifying like at the time. So what happens is that on Fridays, which is today, my schedule usually works out that I have a class at 8 o'clock and then a class at 11 o'clock, and then I usually get out at around noon. And that's usually like when my days end on Friday. Like it's pretty nice. I don't have to go to another class, and a lot of the time I don't work. So I get out of class, right, and it's noon, so it's lunchtime, so I'm kind of hungry, right? And I decided that today I want to go to Sonic. I'm going to Sonic today, get a cheeseburger, and then I'm going to eat my lunch, and I'm going to make that video I was thinking in my head. So I don't know if like every Sonic, or if I even like a lot of restaurants are designed like this. Maybe they are and I just haven't noticed, but the Sonic where I live has like a little driveway that you drive up, right? It's slanted at an angle and you have to drive up it, like a driveway, like a normal driveway at someone's house. Maybe that's normal and I just haven't noticed it, but it kind of plays a part in this little story. I drove up through the driveway and I order my food and I get my food and all that stuff, and the Sonic that is in my town is on like the main road of where I live. So there's a lot of traffic, at least for where I live. So I get my food and I go up to the driveway to wait for an opening so I can get on the road and go home. But as I'm pulling up to the driveway to stop and wait for someone, or wait for an opening so I can get through and go, there's a semi coming like on the lane close to me, right? It's coming right at me basically. And that was just the time that my brakes decided that they wanted to give out. My brakes gave out, I couldn't stop, and I almost slid out right in front of that semi. And now my truck had been having like a little bit of, I've noticed that my brakes have been acting a little bit weird for like a week or so, and I told my dad about it, and he's like, yeah, I'll look at it this weekend. And so it's the weekend, and I didn't really think anything about it. He's like, okay, he's gonna get my brakes checked this weekend and it'll all be good. But no, they gave out today as I'm getting my food and as a semi is coming straight for me. Now I was able to stop. I didn't even think to use the emergency brake, but I push my brakes all the way down. I pushed my brakes all the way down till like it hits the metal or the back of the car of where the footing is. Like it stopped when I pushed it all the way down. So I guess the brakes weren't completely broken. I'm doing really bad. But I guess the brakes weren't like 100% broken, but they're still broken enough that I almost didn't think to push them all the way in. And I almost just pulled out in front of a semi. And it wasn't like a highway or anything, so the semi wasn't going like really fast. The fastest it would probably be going would be 40 miles an hour. That's still a hard hit if you're, especially when it's on the driver's side. That's still a hard hit regardless. Doesn't really change anything. But thankfully I was able to get stopped, and I pulled into I just kind of drove onto a little random street close by and parked my car and called my dad, telling him, Dad, my brakes gave out and I almost died. So, okay, I'll come get you. Sorry, I'm doing really bad. This is my first game getting on, and I'm sorry if you can hear the game coming through the TV, or you can hear my Xbox. My old 360 broke. It won't read disc anymore, so I have to go get it fixed. So I borrowed my dad's, and he has the really old one that doesn't have the thing that I can plug my Astros into, and it's loud as fuck. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me talk about how I almost died today. And I'll see you next time.